What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with a lucky dip, though this may become more of a playlist eventually. That is to say, shout out to Yvonne, who has sent me a great many things, a few of which I've started to go through, but many of which remain untouched as of yet. So shout out to you both for the music and the patience. But she asked if we could fast forward one track by Loreena McKennitt, an artist I'm not familiar with. I don't even think I'd heard the name before she forwarded it, so yes, the tune itself is called The Mummer's Dance. Now, I do believe I've heard the term mummer before. I think that relates to someone who is in costume or some sort of mask or disguise, particularly in the context of a parade or celebratory event. And even more specifically, someone who entertains without using voice, which is to say through pantomime and gesture and dance. So the Mummer's Dance sounds like it's part of such an event or parade. Now, I would expect there to be more to it than that, and maybe there'll be some nuance or irony to the title. Obviously, if I don't know the artist, I don't have any sense of the songwriting she may have, so let's just get to it. This is Loreena McKennitt. The track is The Mummer's Dance, and I'm not sure of the year now that I say that, or now that I was about to say that. So, yeah, here we go. Loreena McKennitt, The Mummer's Dance. Bit of a like East Asian feel. That rising and falling acidy bass line, I mean, honestly, sonically, that was incredible. I didn't catch all the lyrics, or even, I would say, a majority of them, but that was amazing. That was a fantastic song. Shout out again to Yvonne. So, the chorus had this, like, Western church singing type of sound to it, and I do believe My Lord was used in there, so it feels like there's a bit of a spiritual or like mystical angle to it, but then references to like shadow and light and like down by the cove, and I think there was a reference to a forest in there maybe, so I'm not sure of all the settings that are being described, but definitely a sense that there's some physical kinetic dancing type activity. Ultimately, the violin was beautiful, and I think it was some sort of bowed instrument, but that element at the end of the measures leading into the verses that sounded again to me somewhat East Asian, thought that was fantastic. That acidic rising and falling bass line, great. Just the atmosphere of the tune was brilliant. So I really like her voice, and I like how she sings in a couple different ways over the course of the tune. It feels like if you took a Sinead O'Connor song but then brought in a bit more electronic sound, like it really had an atmospheric quality to it. So again, not knowing anything about her or anything else, definitely a tune that would make me turn my head and say, oh, so like what else has she done? Like what album is this from? And so on. So as I said, like for now, I'll introduce this as a lucky dip, but again, I believe already available to me is Loreena McKennitt. So we'll get to this in a more detailed way in the not too distant future, but yeah, just a really cool tune, and one that has me curious about the lines that I didn't catch completely. So shout out to Yvonne again, shout out to Luca. At this point, Luca, you are going to have to get up. I like how she gets like extra super comfortable near the end of the video, and so it gets more difficult to get up. Nevertheless, tell me what you think of this one, and Luca, who now will get up, and I will see you next time. Peace.